Renee and I got married at age 19. We were each 19 years old. And so bought up my first life insurance policy. Then I wanted to take care of Renee. And so I bought a small whole life insurance. I bought it from a friend of mine, and he's with the Lord now. He's a wonderful gentleman. And it was a whole life kind of policy. Now, turns out, and now at my age, looking back, probably wasn't the best thing that I could have bought. But it was something, and it was good. It is good that you're thinking ahead and thinking responsibly. So time went on. Renee and I so happy being married. God began to bless with children. And I began to learn some more and study some more about finances. We were beginning our financial journey. Eventually, I came to my own belief that it would be better for me and my family if we had what's called term life insurance. Term life insurance bills no cash value, at least the vast majority of them bill no cash value, but you buy them rather inexpensively. And so at age 32 is when I bought a large term life insurance policy. It was a 20-year term. Looking back now, I wish I had bought a 30-year term. But I bought a 20-year term. So from age 32 to age 52, I had that term life insurance policy. I had it where it automatically was paid directly out of my checking account. And I'm really happy I had that policy. It's a big policy. Had I died during that time, it would have been very easy for Renee to have gone on and been financially taken care of. So what happened at age 52? Well, you can continue with those policies. They would still be selling that same exact policy to me right now, here 6 years later. But the premium, the amount it cost per month, greatly escalated. So I did some research, and at age 52, I had some people come out to my house, and they asked me about my health, and they took my blood pressure and different things. I was doing that to get my very best rates. Now, it's a hassle. It really is a hassle to get folk to come to your house and set up the appointment. But I got my best rates, and I got the very best rates that company offered. And so I bought a 15-year policy. From age 52 to age 67, I've got that policy. Now, what happens if I die between 52 and 67? Well, as long as I've made my monthly premium payment, my every month payment, well, my wife's going to get not as large as she would have had I died earlier with the giant policy I had, but there's a nice payoff that she would get. Now, what happens at age 67? Well, I've got a $1,000 policy that I've got for life, and I acquired that through my credit union. So for life, I've got a $1,000 policy. But at age 67, I don't know that I will buy any more term life insurance. My children are grown now, and grandchildren are on the way, and already have a grandchild. And so I'm investing other ways. I don't primarily invest through insurance. That's not my primary way of investing. I try to buy cheap insurance that is very good insurance, very reliable insurance from a reliable source. But I try to invest other ways. I have not found for myself that life insurance is a good investment. That's for me. Now you study things and make your decisions, but that's what I've done. And then I want to talk with you about health insurance. Health insurance has greatly changed in the last 8-10 years. We had a president named President Obama, and we have a thing now called, colloquially, it's called Obamacare. It's the Affordable Care Act. And it went into full force in 2014. It was worked on for some time and so forth. And our Congress passed it. And we can debate some other time if Obamacare is good or bad. But I'm going to tell you what it did to us. Now, I had insurance when I worked for UPS. I had insurance through the years provided for me other ways. But when I became a full-time evangelist at age 30, I had to get my own health insurance. And so I bought a policy and bought a good policy. I had a wife and I had kids, and I wanted to make sure I took care of them. So I bought a really good policy. It was fairly expensive, but I thought it was a good thing. Now, when Affordable Care Act came on the scene, man, the rates on this good policy I had went astronomical. So I began researching. In fact, for 18 months, I researched a group called Christian Health Care Ministries. Christian Health Care Ministries. For 18 months, I studied them. And I've got a friend who first put me onto that. He's a pastor who's about 12 years older than I. And he's been such an influence on me, both with my finances, with my preaching, just many ways. He's been a great mentor to me. And so he has Christian Health Care Ministries. Now, I was nervous. I really was nervous. I wanted to make sure I took good care of my family. But I looked into Christian Health Care Ministries, and finally, February of 2014, that's several years ago now, I joined on, actually it's February 25th, I know the exact day, and I joined, and I made 2 gigantic payments on my former policy once it just astronomically went up with Obamacare being instituted. I could not continue that. And so through prayer, through responsible searching and seeking the very best for our situation, we went with Christian Health Care Ministries. Now, it's worked fantastic for us. My doctor, our family doctor, he's very happy with it. In fact, he's often considered going on it himself. And I've talked with numbers of preachers through the years now, and I've got about 100 of my friends who have went on it using our reference. I'm going to put in a link where you can use us as a reference. And I'm going to tell you candidly that if you join, if God leads you to join and you use our referral link, that will help us. If you stay on for 3 months, we get a free month. And that's been very helpful. It's been like working a little second job for me, a little reduction of our payouts that we've had to make every month. Anytime we get a free month, that's been such a help. And look, don't feel any pressure from me to join. No, you do your own research, and if it looks to be a good thing for you, then join. I encourage you to do it. Now, currently, you can buy policies at CHM for as low as $85 a month, and the most expensive is $615 a month. That's as of this video taping. And I'm also in Brothers Keeper. They have a bonus program. Christian Health Care Ministries has a bonus program, and I'm in the bonus program. And I pay an annual fee for that, for myself and for my wife. And quarterly, we make payments that are rather random. They've never been very expensive, but I've found that to be a very good bonus. I'm really, really happy with Christian Health Care Ministries. In fact, I've been to the place. I've spoken in chapel there, met them. Good folk, in my opinion. So I'll put a link in if you feel led of God to join that. Now, if you have financial questions, I wish you would contact me, and I'll tell you what I know about it. I'm not a financial expert, but through all these years, God has taught me a few things about finances, and I'm trying to share those. May God bless.